All right, let's talk about something that happens in pretty much every e-commerce warehouse. There's this invisible thief, and it is stealing hours from your team's day. And no, it's not the packing station, it's not the shipping carriers, it's something that happens way before a single box even gets looked at. So yeah, let's get into it and find out what's really going on.
So I want you to just picture your own operations for a second. Where's the real slowdown? Most of us, our minds go straight to the packing station, right? But what if the real bottleneck, the biggest time waster of your entire day, is hiding in plain sight, right at the very beginning?
We're talking 1 to 2 hours every single day. Just think about that. That's up to 2 hours of your team's valuable time just gone before they've even started picking orders. That adds up, man. That's more than 10 hours a week just vanished.
And here it is. This is the culprit. It's that tedious, mind-numbing, soul-crushing task of manually getting all your order data ready for the warehouse team. You know the drill. Copying from Shopify, pasting into a spreadsheet, trying to merge it with the Shopee export. It is a huge, hidden time sink.
Let's just call it what it is. The daily order bottleneck. It's like a massive traffic jam that happens before your team is even pulled out of the driveway. It slows everything down from the get-go, which, of course, creates a mad rush later in the day. And, it's a huge source of stress and mistakes.
This quote just hits the nail on the head. The source material couldn't be clearer. The real fight isn't just about how fast you can pack a box. It's about information. How fast can you get clean, accurate data into the hands of the people who actually need it?
Okay, but look, it's not all doom and gloom. If you're not quite ready to jump into full automation, that's fine. There are some really simple manual things you can do right now to start clawing back some of that lost time. Let's look at 3 quick wins.
First, give it some structure. Set a fixed time every single day just for prepping orders. That way it's not a frantic, last-minute thing. Second, please stop copying and pasting orders one by one. Use the bulk export tools that are already built into marketplaces like Shopify. And third, create one standard Excel template for your warehouse. Just one. This puts a stop to the endless reformatting and lets you use formulas to do the heavy lifting. Seriously, these are great first steps.
And those manual fixes, they will absolutely help. But what if you could just leapfrog all of that? What if you could take that whole 1 to 2 hour process and shrink it down to like 5 minutes? That's where we get into the really good stuff. That's automation.
So this is what we're talking about. The power of one click. We are leaving the world of manual data entry behind and entering a world of simple, automated workflows. We're going to use a system like OneCart as our example here to see how this completely transforms the entire process.
Now, with a system like this, you basically have 2 main ways you can play it. You can go with a consolidated list, that's one master list with every single order from all your stores, or you can create filtered lists for specific batches, like, hey, just show me my Lazada orders, or I only want to see the Shopify orders.
Let's start with the simplest one, which is often the most powerful, the consolidated list. This is your Give Me Everything button. This is for when you just want to see a complete, bird's-eye view of everything that needs to be picked and packed today, all in one shot.
Just look at how different this process is. You're not exporting, you're not importing, you're not reformatting anything. You just go to your orders page, click a download button, and pick the format you want. That's it. A job that took up to 2 hours is now done in, 10 seconds?
But what if your team likes to work in batches? Maybe you have a crew that handles all the Shopify orders in the morning and another that does Shopee in the afternoon. For that, you need a little more control. And that's exactly what the filtered list is for.
The process here is just as easy, but it's way more targeted. You just go to a specific sales channel, like Shopify. You check off the exact orders you want to process, hit bulk actions, and generate a pick list just for those selected items. It's perfect for organizing your day by channel, by priority, however you need to do it.
Okay, so generating the list is one thing, but what do you actually get? What does it look like? Because the format really matters. Every warehouse works a little differently, so let's break down the 3 main types of pick lists you can get.
You've got options, and they're tailored for how your team actually works. There's the image list, super visual with product photos. It's perfect if your team recognizes products by sight. Then there's the SKU list. It's pure data, text only.
Super fast and efficient for warehouses that run on barcodes and scanners. And finally, the good old Excel file. This gives you all the raw data for any custom sorting, analysis, or whatever else you need to do. You get to choose the right tool for the job.
So, let's pull all of this together. We found the bottleneck, we've looked at some manual fixes, and now we've seen how a one-click solution completely changes the game. So what's the real-world impact? What does this actually mean for your workday?
I mean, this chart says everything, doesn't it? On the left, that's up to 120 minutes of manual prep every single day. And on the right, with an automated workflow, that same exact task takes 5 minutes, max. This isn't just a small improvement, this is a totally different way of operating.
And that's what it all comes down to. The difference between wasting a huge chunk of your day and getting it all back, well, it's the difference between a dozen manual steps and one single click. It's just about using the right tools to get rid of the grunt work.
So let's end on this thought. By fixing this one single bottleneck, you've just given your business 9, maybe even 10 extra hours every week. That's an entire extra workday. The question isn't about how to keep up anymore. The new question is, what are you going to do with all that time you just got back? What new projects are you going to launch? What part of your business are you finally going to have time to grow? What will you build with it?
Ready to take your e-commerce business to the next level? With OneCart, you get effortless inventory syncing, streamlined listing management, and seamless multi-platform integration. Don't just take our word for it. Hear from our happy customers. Experience the OneCart difference and start your free trial today. Simplify your workflow, grow your business. OneCart, your all-in-one e-commerce solution.